Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Hey, it's January 7th, and I've got 4 different soaps to show you. I'm going to shave with one of them today. The other ones I'll do eventually, when the time comes. But I wanted to show you all of them. They are from my good friends and very generous friends over at Ariana and Evans. Up there in Connecticut, it's a small business, but they are killing it. They won like the best shaving soap in 2022 and 2023, and like the best wet shaving vendor. So if you probably know Ariana and Evans, and I've had a couple of things they've sent me over the years, and they said, hey, we got some more stuff we'd like to send you. I was like, of course, absolutely. I'm kind of semi-retired. But anytime someone sends me something, I'd like to talk about it and make a video. So I'm going to shave with this one today, the Barbiere Classico. Because when they contacted me and said, hey, what kind of scents do you like? I said, I don't know, really, just kind of clean. I like menthol, I like lime, bergamot, that kind of stuff. And so this is a very clean, classic barber smell. So it's very soapy. This is the only one I've used so far. See, it's a little bit smooth. So anyway, like I said, this is an artisanal little company out of Connecticut. I think these shaving soaps are about $24 a piece. They have some fancier ones. I got a real fancy one right here. I'm not going to show you. Oh yeah, fancy box. Anyway, so let's just shave and we'll chat and I'll see how you all are doing. I'll tell you what we did or didn't do for New Year's and what the plans are for the next, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, so I took a shower. I did my hair. And it's starting to grow back. You can see it's still, this is the part that I butchered. You see how this is short? This should be as long as this. So, but I've got, like I said, I think in the last video, I'm the only guy with a comb over that has a full head of hair. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's shave. So I'm gonna lather up with this brush from, is it shaving, Phoenix? I think it's Phoenix Artisanal Shaving, right? Yeah, Phoenix Shaving. Okay, good. 70s one. Man, am I rusty. It's the new year. And so I'm going to lather up with this. Like I said, I took a shower. I did my hair. People said in the last one they don't like the little point thing in the middle. Like they like it kind of flat like this. But I don't know. So anyway, and then I'm going to shave with a very old razor. The oldest razor I have. The Gillette from 1918. Every year we get farther and farther away from the birth year of this old razor. And now we're well over 100 years for this bad boy. I got it before that. I got it when it wasn't even 100 years old. The reason why I'm going to use that old Gillette from 1918 is because I have not shaved. I don't think I've shaved like with a proper razor in about 3 days or so. Can you see a little bit of the gray in the beard? Can you see it? People are always like, you're not even shaving anything. It's like, phooey. Yes, I am. It's not your face. You don't know. But trend goes that I almost never get bad reviews or a bad comment, so that's what keeps me going. I keep coming back. Y'all keep pulling me back in. All right, let's lather. So this stuff is like all natural, like highest quality stuff. It's actually a tallow-based soap, beef tallow. So it's got beef tallow as the first ingredient. The second ingredient is vegetable glycerin. So get your meat and your veg. Your meat and 2 veg. Sorry, we don't say that over here in the States, so I don't know what I just said. Put your pants on, get your meat and 2 veg, and your fanny pack. Oh, I'm sorry, I know. Those are all awful things to say in the UK, but I'm a dumb American. What do I know? I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, look at that. Woo! This smells so nice. It was so easy. It's so creamy. Now I remember what this was like the other day when I used it. It was like the creamiest, richest thing. Oh! Now I'm excited. All right. I was totally bored before, I gotta make another shave. No, but I like when I do something right, It makes you feel good. Speaking of that, it's the new year. Start to do things right now, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, Ariana and Evans Ultima Barbiere Classico. Find it on their website. Google it, you'll find it. I'll put some hot water on this old beard of mine. Ooh, that smells so nice. I got a whiff of the soap on my hands when I was putting the water on. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, now I remember. Very rich, luxurious, and just subtly very clean, classic barbershop smell. This is what you want to smell when you sit down in a barber's chair and they are going to shave you. I've never been to a barber to be shaved. I've only been shaved by one man in my life, and that was Charles Roberts, method shaving guru. He had a little clinic. And he said, come on in, I'll show you how to do the method shaving. I'll shave you, shave my face. It wasn't weird. It was slightly weird, but he was a mad genius. He was a nice guy. Rest in peace. It's almost been 10 years now since he passed. All right. So he didn't do a very good job of shaving my face, so I'm going to stick with it myself. So I got a feather blade in there, a brand new, I've got all these little packs here, and they were kind of stuck together. Oh, how come your feather packs are stuck together, Sinatra Lennon? I'm washing my hands and shaving in here. That's all I'm doing, Mom. Just shaving. Okay, 1918 Gillette with a brand new feather blade with the Ariana and Evans Barbiere Classico. I have let my sideburns grow a little bit there. But like I said, my hair's growing back. I've almost got this urge to let my hair grow long. I've had long hair in the past. I could show you pictures. I'm not going to show you now. But I have had, if you look on my other channel with my real name, my music channel, you can see me with long hair on there from years ago. My kids and I were watching that. I did this Is Elvis Alive video like in 2009 or 2008, which I don't think I'd watched since then. And it's me dressed up as Elvis, and my wife and I had gone to Chewy's, which is a Mexican restaurant that has an Elvis theme. And they had an Elvis night back then where if you dressed like Elvis, you got to eat for free. So I dressed in a jumpsuit. My wife dressed as Priscilla. My buddy and his wife also dressed similarly. And so at the end of the night, after a couple of margaritas, peanut butter and banana margaritas, I had my wife film me doing silly stuff in the street with my Elvis suit on. And then I had just got a new laptop in 2009, which had the ability to edit. It had iMovie on it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to make a little movie. So I did. So go check it out on my other channel. It's my real name. And I do mostly just like Beatles singing and guitar playing and stuff like that, but other stuff too. If you don't want to watch me shave, you want to see the other side of Sinatra Lennon. The flip side of the coin with Sinatra Lennon. I don't know what I'm saying. Got a little bit of Nick there. I better calm down. New Year. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions. I don't do them. I've never had them. I just want to get back on the wagon as far as eating healthy, not eating so much sugary junk like, the holidays. So tempting. Everything's got sugar and gravy and everything else on it, and cheese and spices and liquor and rum, and so I need to, that starting today, by the way. So if you're starting a diet, I've been doing this for a long time, folks. Take it from me. Here's my first bit of advice. If it's the new year, right? Gym memberships spike and gym attendance spikes in like the first 2 weeks, and then it falls off totally. So if you're one of those types that's like, I would need to get into shape, that's not going to cut it. Thinking that you need to isn't going to cut it. Knowing that you have to, it's all in the mind, man. It's totally, every single time I've dieted, and I've been doing this for a long time. I even did Jenny Craig back in the day, in the late 80s. That's how long I've been doing this. If you're not ready mentally to start your diet, it's not going to work. So in the days leading up to it, you're going to be like, oh, I only got 2 more days until my diet, and so you do all these things. I did that leading up to this. Yeah, well, Nick, I don't like that. I'm going to do this and try to plug the hole before we bleed out on camera. So you need to somehow recognize in yourself that you truly are ready to start some lifestyle change, whether it's dieting, starting to exercise more, staying on top of your finances or your budget, your job, whatever it is. We can tell ourselves, I have to do this, I have to lose weight, but man, if you're not ready, actually ready, prepared mentally, it's not going to work. You're going to find every excuse to get out of it. I speak from experience, folks. So be honest with yourself and know that if it does take a little bit more time for you to get mentally ready, that's okay. It doesn't have to be January 1st. That's a lot of pressure, especially after the holidays, to go absolutely cold turkey. Anyway, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to get back. I've been eating too late, which is, I kind of wait till the kids are gone to bed and I'm like, ooh, I get to have a little snack now. You know, that's dumb. I don't know why I do it. It's part of my pleasure thing. You know, it's not a good way, but it's my way. So, knowing that that's my way, I'm going to change that for now. Put that on the table. I'll come back to that later, I'm sure. Because it is a pleasure to me, but I can't allow myself that pleasure all the time. You need to deny yourself more than you do, because then once you do allow yourself to have that snack, you'll actually will have earned it, or you'll actually feel better about doing it instead of just doing it every night out of habit because you're bored, which is what I've been doing. For I feel like a year I've been doing that. So luckily I'm still doing my fasting thing where I've not been strict at all at night, which has been the problem. But I think it's helped still not eating until 11 a.m. I still have kept that almost very religiously for the past, well, since May of 2021. Coming up on 4 years now. So that has helped, I think, keep me, you know, slim enough. But I'm starting to, some of the jeans that I bought, you know, are starting to be like, oh, a little tight. Those, I tried some shorts on. That's what it is, man. In the wintertime, you need to try on those shorts because they're getting tighter and you don't know it. Our jeans, they all have stretch stuff in them, right? Which is okay, but it's like we're lying to ourselves. Like, I guarantee I don't actually wear a 34 waist. I bet if in 1975, if I'd gone to the J.C. Penney or the Sears or the Joskies and I'd purchased 34 waist pants, I wouldn't fit into them. I guarantee it would have been 36 or 37, I don't know. But we, you know, sizes have gone up. You'll know this if you ever try on vintage clothes. So we're fooling ourselves all the time. Believe me, I'm an expert at fooling myself, at not seeing myself in the mirror. Looking past and sometimes being shocked by what I see because I fooled myself so well, you know, and this is mostly in the past now, and I don't want to go back there. So we have to quit lying to ourselves. We have to be more honest with ourselves and everyone around us. Sorry if I'm getting a bit philosophical these days, but it kind of comes with the territory. When you get older, you want to share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over the years, and I think I've accumulated some. I mean, you know, still lots. And then since I'm only doing these videos every so often, I feel like I got to cram it all in there and tell you all the parenting advice I can give and all the lifestyle advice. Take it with a grain of salt and take it for what it is. We're just chatting, we're hanging out. So anyway, New Year's Eve was fine. We had our neighborhood little party, too many fireworks. I don't like those industrial grade fireworks in the hands of drunk civilians. I don't like it because, in fact, 2 fireworks malfunctioned. Luckily, they were small ones. They weren't the giant, you know, canister ones where you put it in a mortar shell, like boom, and then it explodes. This one was, I don't know, it was like a spinner thing, and it like exploded sideways, so it shot sparks in our direction. We then backed off about 20 feet. And the next thing, there were 2 people holding up Roman candles, which earlier in the day, my son had said, can we get some Roman candles? I was like, no, those are always the most dangerous. Don't get them. And that night, they were holding it up, and the thing exploded in his hand. Luckily, it was right above where he was holding it. It just went boom. So I'm done. Fireworks. You know the fireworks I like? The little fountains that spew some sparks, and the little dog, the little black snakes you light. It looks like a snake. You can get those where a dog looks like he's doing his business. Poopy Dougal. Or Bad Dog. They all have different names. Anyway, I like the small stuff. Smoke bombs are cool. But anyway, so that was fine. I was like I'm not in the New Year's Eve mood ever anymore. Thank goodness. And I like it that way, you know? Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. So there is the second pass. Now let's talk about what other 3 soaps they've got sitting here. I'll save the fancy one for last, so get in the box, whatever here. But so they also sent me this one, the Ariana and Evans matcha tea. Woo! That's gotta... Ooh, that hits me weird at first. That matcha, I guess I don't know what matcha tea smells like. I mean, I see it on all the, you know, hipster young people's coffee orders or whatever. But anyway, so they sent me this one. I'll have to see what it smells like when I lather that thing up. Not today though. And ooh, how's my bleeding situation? I'll tell you what, this is a very unforgiving razor. It's very simple. It's just holding that blade, and that is a very sharp blade. So I'm surprised I don't have more nicks and cuts. Got a few, they slowly start to bleed when you're done. So check your face when you're done shaving, because that thing you thought had stopped probably isn't. And there's like all these little dried blood spots on your face that you don't want to walk back into work with. All right, let me lather up again. Do the third pass. And then, like I said, I'll do videos coming up. I don't know an exact schedule. I'm not going to do it every week. I'll do it when I want, which is why I want to showcase these. Now, so my good friends up there at Ariana and Evans didn't think I'd forgotten about it. I really appreciate y'all sending me this stuff. And I love your story where they back in 2020 lost the job they had was not doing great because of everything going on. And then you decide, well, we'll make this soap, and then they just hit it big. And those type of people that just have found their niche. So that's really cool. The other one they sent me before I do this, Barbiere de Familia. The family barber. It's in a glass one, see that? What does this one smell like? Artisanal shaving soap, 5 ounces. Limes de Sicilia. Sicilian lime. Ooh, I like lime. Ooh. You do this thing like you let the wine open up. Oh, total different scent. So if you smell it first off, it's been building up inside. Let it air out. Let the air molecules get to it. I'm getting that sweet lime. Ooh, it's not like a fake lime either. Oh, I can't wait to use that one. I love lime. I think I said that. I like citrus scents. Citrus, menthol, yada, yada, yada. All right. Yeah, I've got a myriad of very tiny little nicks. So I'm going to get out the old Shave Nation stick, old Geo Fat Boy. Still shavenation.com. Go check him out. He is one of the OGs. Him and Mantic 59. All right. So what'd y'all do on New Year's? Did you feel the pressure from friends and family to go actually do something, or did you just hang out with the kids? Did you go to bed early? I wanted to go to bed early, but the kids were here and they had a bunch of friends over, and I was like, oh, okay, well. Oh, I kept counting down the minutes. Oh, it's almost midnight. I can go to bed. I'm such an old man now. But I'll tell you what, the pressure of not worrying about that, not having that pressure, oh, so nice. So nice. So choice. I wish I could grow a beard. I'd like to grow my hair real long, like an outlaw country dude from the 70s, and have a big beard. But I don't think my hair looks good long. It turns into this one congruent shelf of hair, which I guess I could have them layered. I don't know. I've been cutting my own hair, for goodness sake, for this long. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm definitely going to great clips next time. I'd rather get butchered by somebody else so I could at least blame it on them. Ooh, there we go. So I hope your Christmas was good. Hope your New Year's was good. Hope your Hanukkah was good. All the other things going on this time of year. And now here we are in January. The doldrums. The coldest months of the year. It actually is going to get cold here this week. Finally. For about a week, And when I say cold, I mean highs in the 40s and 50s Fahrenheit. So not really that cold. If you're up anywhere north of Dallas, you're going to be like, that's not cold. And yes, it is. For us, it's cold. But I tell you what, once again, as I get older, I prefer the more mild weather. What's the weather in Montpelier? Been cold. This would be real cold up there. Real cold. But I already saw some snow in Kansas City. Back day after Thanksgiving, or 2 days after. So that was great. So I got my snow fix for the year. All right. Okay, I'm kind of backing off now. See how it's flat? It's almost like a flat top. It's almost like a 50s flat top. I don't like that look. I'm definitely going to great clips next time. Forget it. Forget it, man. Okay, and put some cold water on my face, and then probably get the problem areas. Oh. Gillette, 100 and what? 107, right? You do the math. Simplicity at its finest. Simplicity. You didn't need to overcomplicate this. I know why you did, but you didn't have to. So let's see. I should do a commemorative reissue of just this razor. If not the very first one, then one of the very first safety razors ever. But what an innovation with this kid. This was like the iPhone when this came out, because you were using straight razors before that. You were shaving with saber-tooth tiger fangs, you know? So, sometimes if you do this, if the nicks are real small, it'll stop them. It's like beating them into submission. That's a little bit of penance. You know, you're doing a little bit of penance. Oh, gotta show you this fancy one before I put that out. Put that out. So anyway, Ariana and Evans, once again, that soap was luxuriously thick and rich and easy to lather. Even though it's a beef tallow, sometimes I think those are kind of hard, but I don't know. I just kind of randomly go at it and see what happens. So I lucked out this time, and I showed you the other ones. This is the one I shaved with today. It's great. Then we got the Barbiere de Familia coming up, the lime one, and then the matcha tea one. Let me smell this again. I'm gonna do that thing I said. Ooh, interesting. It's still a little odd to my nose, though. I'll have to see what that smells like lathered up. Like I said, I'm always honest about my opinion. People send me stuff and I'm kind of like, oh, I don't really like that. I'll have to tell you that. That's okay. I'd rather be honest than blow smoke up someone's you-know-what. All right, I'm going to use the... I need to get my face wet. You got your face wet to do this. I shouldn't have dried off my face if I got I was doing that. I'm just going to do it down here. This is an alum block, so it'll tighten your pores up and stop any little bitty nicks and cuts. Alum, A-L-U-M, an alum stick. This one comes in like a, it's like, but it's not, it's an alum stick, so you do that on and then you wash it off. So let's look at the final one they sent me in this fancy box. Look at this. So this is, I'm not sure, it's Daniel Malu. Daniel Malu. I guess he's a famous barber. But anyway, look at this fancy box. Oh my gosh, it comes with this, which is his scent, Daniel Malu. Legacy. What does this smell like? Oh, that's like a nice men's cologne, like a subtle men's fragrance. Interesting. I can't tell you what the scent would be. Maybe I'll look into it before I shave with it. But yeah, all these made up in Shelton, Connecticut. I've never been to Shelton. I've been to Fairfield. Had some friends move up there. But I haven't spent much time in Connecticut. All right, let's wash off. Oh. The alum, you want to wash it off because it'll leave a weird white residue, kind of like styptic pencils, but different. And then wash out your brush. Take care of all that stuff before you leave the bathroom. When you get up in the morning, if you got dirty clothes, put them away. If you got clean clothes, put them away. Make your bed every morning. Simple things. Take a little bit of control of your life, you'll feel better. Believe me. Believe me. That's the last advice I'll give you today. All right. Oh. New year, same old towels. Yeah, some things never change until you wear a hole in them. Put you back in the case. Now, what are we going to do for, oh my goodness, what are we going to do for aftershave? Well, some things never change. Some things just never change. This is the same bottle I've had all these years. Somebody go back and look and see when I got it. I might need to buy a new one. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I haven't felt that one in a while. Woo-hoo. Oh, I needed that. I think I needed that. Once more, punishment for my laziness and overindulgence. Don't allow yourself to be too lazy or too overindulgent. Believe me, you will thank yourself later on in life when you've developed healthy habits that normally adults should have. Anyway, okay, that's all. That's enough advice. That's enough yakking from me. Thank you again to my friends at Ariana and Evans for sending me all of these, especially this cool one right here. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's a thumbnail for you. You got to do that. I don't know. You don't have to. But yeah, I really appreciate it. This stuff is fantastic. Clean, soapy, classic barbershop. There's a barber chair right there. So, and Medusa, don't look. Ooh, gotcha. Anyway, thank y'all, and I look forward to trying these other ones. I'm a little scared about the matcha tea, I will admit. But the lime one and that fancy one, can't wait. All right, everybody. My eyes are watering from the menthol, from the Osage rub, so I'm not crying, I swear. Parting in such sweet sorrow. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, I got retainers in now. Retainers. You can't see them, but they're there. Bye.